everybody, Xipex here, and today I'm going to be going over the Xipex SMP. So basically we've had this server for about 2 weeks, and here's our spawn so far. There's some marketplaces over here, and I'm going to be going over the history of the whole SMP in a second. But I'm going to tour you around spawn. This is my marketplace that's been blown up by a creeper a couple times, and then this is Aim Assist's. Aim Assist is one of the members on the SMP. Over here is something I just built recently. It's the, what do you call it, courtroom. And basically how it works is that there's a bunch of different levels. Once you click it, it moves like that. And eventually, whoever's in there will be moved all the way down to the bottom right there. So yeah. So let me tell you about what's happened on the SMP so far. So basically, when we first started, it was all just a spawn, and then we broke up into 2 teams. One of those teams being me, Slawzy, Cheeseball, and Little Haze, and the other team being XX, Jojo, and Aim Assist, and Barry. They built their base over there, we built our base that way, and we were all peaceful until one day, I decided to go looking for their base. So I went looking for their base, and I found it, and I blew it up. I'll go take you to the destruction of their base right now, which started the whole entire SMP drama. Alright, so we're coming up on their base right now. This is what started everything. Their base is just over there. Over right there. That's where their old base used to be. So basically, I found this base, and I looked in it, and they were all there with their full armor on, and I attacked it once, and I died. But I have full nether right now, as you can see. So, I went down into their hole, and I was like, so they killed me, and then I came back, and I dug a hole all the way down to bedrock, and stacked up with TNT, and blew it up. You see, so this is all the damage I did. Their house was over there more, so I only got like 1 chest broken. So basically, after I destroyed their base, one of my teammates, Little Haze, told them where my base was, and they got revenge. And let me tell you, this revenge was worse than anything I did here. I blew up 1 chest here. 1 chest. I'm going to take you to my base right now. It was the base that I started at in the SMP with, and what they did to it was insane. Nowhere near what I would have done to their base. But that's basically what happened. And it led up to the biggest part in the war. So the biggest part in the SMP. I'm gonna bring us to the base, and I'll see you there. Alright, so I'm coming up onto my base right now, and I'll show you the damage that they did. So, right over here is where our base was. It's probably around 2,000 blocks away from their base, is what I'd say. But as you can see, we had stuff here. So over here was Little Haze's house. I think that was actually her first house. She moved to there. You can see the light coming from over there. That's her house. So we'll show you everything over here first, and then I'll show you the damage that actually happened in my house. Nothing really bad happened to their house. So like that's Slawzy's, that's Little Haze's, and this is the trader that told them where our base is. So her base is pretty simple. Oh, actually it did get blown up. I had never actually looked in it. So yeah, it did get blown up. I actually might take those beds. I might want those. And so this is Slawzy's base. I don't think anything happened to his, actually. Yeah, nothing happened to his. Now that you guys have seen Slawzy's base, I'm going to show you mine. You see that massive crater over there? Yeah, that was my old house. They kind of destroyed it really bad. So as you can see, there was a dock here. I had a pen with a pink sheep that I found. It was actually natural. I can show you it in a clip. I'll play it if I can. This was my garden. As you can see, they're still like that. My house was up there. They destroyed it, and as you see, Little Hayes told them. So, there's my loot. I actually haven't looted these. I don't think. I think they might have looted it actually. Oh god. This is where my armor room was. So I mean, I guess the creeper kind of helped us with that. Oh, and you can see the place where they placed redstone. That's where they placed the TNT. Over here was where my bee farm is. As you can see, there's still one bee. My bee farm, my flowers. It was a pretty cool farm. And then, the thing that annoyed me the most was that they killed my horses, which were right in the stables here. I had 2 of them, which made me really angry. So this whole thing led to me starting a war with them. I decided, you know what, if they're gonna do that, I'm gonna come back. And I'm gonna start a war against them. So basically what we did was we called a war, and I'll go show you where the war zone is. We had a couple of days to prepare. No one really made a base. It was kind of just like, actually I made a base. I did make a base. It was pretty cool. But Little Hayes, as you can see, just died in chat. Okay, but so I don't know what this was. I actually didn't build anything here, so I don't know what that was. So basically, after this happened, right before the war happened, this was before the war. Like, so this, what happened here is what caused the war. Alright, so I'm gonna go show you what Little Hayes did to their base after she betrayed us and let them blow up their base. This was before the war. After that, they really wanted to have a war. I think they actually called a war on us because we, she destroyed their base. I had no say in this. But yeah, I'm gonna go to their base right now. Alright, so we're coming to their base now. I'm gonna show you what she did. So, as I showed you earlier, I made that big hole using TNT. She grabbed some of the TNT out of my chest after this happened, and she did way more damage than I could have ever done. It was pretty bad. So if we go down here, which I'm probably gonna die because I don't know how to play Minecraft. Never mind. Alright. You can see that their base is, this is what used to be their base. You could see they have a portal there. They had a ladder going up apparently. And so yeah, that was basically their base. It was pretty crazy, not gonna lie. And I think that's their strip mine. So yeah, that was their base. And so we had a war. So I'm gonna take you to the war zone right now. Alright, so we are at the war zone, which is right next to spawn. And and there's that. Okay, so here's the war zone. Their base was on that mountain. Our base, which you'll probably be able to see in 0.2 seconds, is over here. Can you see it yet? Yep, you can. Alright. That right there, that wall, this whole wall was a part of our base. Our actual base was inside though. So I gotta go show you guys that. Alright. That's our actual base. It was a complete trap base. And everything in it was a trap. That's why it's basically destroyed. And basically what happened in the war was this. We killed them probably 20 times or something like that. And they killed us 0 times. So, yeah, they killed one of our teammates twice. That's what happened in the war. And so we won. And so I went off to make a new base, which I'll show you guys in a sec, and they went off to make another base, which is over here. Boom! So now we're here at their base, and this is the base that they made, that everyone found just recently. That's JoJo's base, that's Barry's base. I'm at your base. I do have Barry in a call. I'm not gonna. Everyone has been in it, though, so. Alright, so now I'm going to show you the base we built. So I will go to the base we built, and yes. Alright, so that is our base right there. Do you guys see that? Yes, that's our base. Just kidding. It's right there. Do you see that? Yeah, that's our base. Alright. I'm gonna go give you a tour of the base, and then I'll tell you what happened to that base. Alright, so welcome to the good team's base. The team that won the war's base with 2 trillion zombies. Okay, so first we'll start off with this person's house right here. This is Team Repulse's house, and if any of you know, that's my clan account. It has been destroyed massively, horribly. It's been slaughtered. So yeah, that's his house. The reason why many things in this base are destroyed is because the other team found it eventually, and well, they destroyed it. They stole stuff from it and they destroyed it. Over here, you can see it's destroyed, is a villager outpost, because I got villagers from over that way, and I brought them over here by minecart and boat. As you can see, it's pretty chaotic in here. Things have been destroyed, like a lot of things, and yeah, it's not that good. Like you can see, a lot of things are destroyed. A lot of things. And we have every type of villager in here, but they can't really do anything anymore because the other team destroyed the base. So that's unfortunate. Once again, this was horrible what they did, and that's why I ended up having to move again. I've moved 3 times on the server. That right there is an elytra flying course, and yes, we have elytra. Alright, and so up here is where the real fun actually happens. That right there is the pet area that has been ripped to shreds. That over there was the dyeing area where you could dye like your clothing. This is our cobblestone generator. It's still working, if you wanted to know. So yeah, it's basically really bad here. I'll give you a quick tour now. That's my old house. That right there is cheese balls. This was our enchanting room. That's Slozzies, that's cheese balls, this is our garden, that's a bamboo garden, there's mushrooms in that area even though you can't grow mushrooms. So you can see everything here has been destroyed. Over there used to be a beacon, which I now have in my base that I took. We have a bedrock box, and we built this bedrock box in creative, because, I mean, it was something very important. And this is Amos's house. He actually moved over to our team because I think he got into an argument with his team. This is his little contract he signed with us, so we don't need to read that, but maybe. Over to the left, or the right, I guess, whichever way you want to say, is our portal, which takes you right to a fortress. This is there used to be an anvil right here. This was like our building area. This was our ore area, as you can see. We had a block of netherite here. We had blocks of everything here, and I think they stole it. Well, obviously they stole it. This was our mob grinder, but it didn't work, so it's kind of useless. This is our little hallway that I built. This used to be netherrack farm, and this is like all the different things you use for potions. Sorry, I'm having very bad hiccups. So next thing we have over here is the iron generator, which appears to be slightly broken. I think it's a little bit, yeah, I think they blocked off the water, yeah. Alright. Over here is our pens. We had a sheep in here, and we have a cow here. This was our chicken farm, which it's actually been running for quite some time, and I think I'm gonna go look at it. Yeah, no, there's nothing in there. Okay, over here is our bee farm, and then over here was something that they destroyed completely. This is, yeah, our bee farm. It seems like every single animal in the game is a little bit bugged right now. Interesting. So yeah, we just had a bee farm, and that's basically it for this base, unless you want to see the armory, which you probably do, because it's actually super lit. Unless they broke it. In that case, how can it be too cool if they broke it? Let's go check out the armory. We made this, I made this probably a week ago. As I said, this has been going for, I think, 2 weeks, I don't know. But, so that right there, this whole big black stone thing, is the armory, and I think it's pretty much destroyed. Don't ask me, but okay. Actually, yeah, it's a little bit destroyed. As you can see, it looks pretty cool. And we actually had like lava walls here, and they already blocked all of this off with obsidian. So you used to have to jump from here. Actually, I'm just gonna block it off so I don't die on accident. Alright, so you'd have to jump from here to there, to there, to there, to there, to there. And then you'd have to make the jump all the way over to here. And then down this hallway is where we had our armory, which, as you can see, has kind of been destroyed. And here's my armory. This was the one that was hidden. I think they might have found it. Yeah, this was my armory. I found it pretty cool, but they must have destroyed it, so. Yeah, alright, so now everything in the server is just gone into chaos. Everything's just a war now. And so we found their base, they found our base. They're moving right now, we're moving right now. I've actually already moved. I think I've gone solo on the server, so I'm going to go show you my base right now. I am so good at MLGing. Alright. This might take a while. Wait, it's this way. Alright, so we have just arrived at my base. It's pretty cool. I'll give you a sneak peek in 0.2 seconds, but before I do this, I want you guys to like and subscribe, because actually a small percentage of you guys are actually subscribed, and it would help me out a lot, and it's free, and you could always unsubscribe if you want. Anyway, here's my house. It's pretty cool. That's not all there is. This is the beacon that's horribly placed. I'm gonna be moving that. This is my house. I got a tutorial on this. It took me a while to get the materials, but I eventually did it. There's nothing too cool in there, just my, like, stuff. As you can see, there's a dragon head in the window. Over here is where you'll be able to find my massive gardens. Actually, it might be better to go up over here. It might be better, yeah, to go up over here. So you can get a better view down. Alright. So as you can see, these farms are pretty big. Nothing's, I think a couple things have grown fully so far. Not everything though, so I mean, that's a little bit downside. Oh god, okay. Almost stepped all over my crops. So we have wheat, beetroot, potatoes. There's my pink sheep. I actually found this naturally. I forgot to clip it though, so you're useless because people might think you're faked. Over here is my melon farm. Over here is pumpkins, sweet berries, and sugarcane. And then here's this massive lake in my backyard. It's a little weird because like the trees are just in the water, but you know, weird biomes. Okay. Here's my fishing house. I store everything in these barrels. I actually haven't gone fishing yet, but I mean I will. I actually really like how this house looks. I think it looks pretty cool. Okay. Anyway, let's go check out the other parts of my house, and then that will wrap up the video. Over here is my, like, what do you call it? Like my tool room. I if you would say my tool room. We have basically every tool in here. Like, if I were to put villagers in here, it would basically be a trading outpost. But if we want to go over here, you can see I have many farms. I think I have every animal, like main animal. Yeah, I have chickens in there that I actually have not checked on. I actually want to see how much eggs they produce. Okay, there's like an egg in every single hopper, almost, but I don't know. I haven't really been checking on my eggs too much. I don't really need them. Gotta slaughter some cows before we go. And I do have netherite swords and stuff, but I just don't have them in my inventory. Also, look at these cool fireworks I crafted. Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, over here we just have my ores. Just all my ores, you know. And then my strip mine, which I haven't been mining that much. I actually haven't put anything in this chest, I don't think. Alright, actually, might as well use this chest right now. plop one of those in, and then iron over here. Oh, get out of there, concrete. Alright. But that will be it for the video. I think I've covered almost everything that's happened on the server. Yeah, I think I have. So, I'll see you guys later in the next video. I think it'll be an SMP video as well. Probably coming out tomorrow. But I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Wait, before you leave, I forgot to add something. Currently, in the SMP, there is an election going on. The main competitors are me and Aim Assist, and I'm going to be covering our speeches probably tomorrow. It'll probably be a video coming out Monday. And also, we're going to be having war preparation for next weekend, and then the weekend after that, we're going to be having a war. So stay tuned for 2 more weeks, and you'll be able to see a bloody war that I will probably win, because I'm better than everyone. Boom!